Hello. We're going to do a little life update stuff, just like a chit chat video, just because I'm having a down day. My older daughter is with my parents, and my younger daughter is probably going to be getting up from a nap like really soon. And I almost don't know what to do with myself because I'm caught up on my cleaning, and we're a few days out from Christmas, and I can't start like cooking or anything yet. And it's a very surreal feeling. Now, what I could be doing is painting, but that's a conversation for another day. I was going to, but then I just decided not to. So, I'll tell you, there has been a lot of things go on. I don't want to tell anyone else's business. It's not mine to tell. I will tell you that there's been a lot of medical things go on in my family recently. We've had two very big medical events lately that have resulted in ER visits and hospital stays. It's not anyone that lives under my roof, but it is close family members that it just was really, really difficult. Here's me out at 11 o'clock at night driving around, picking up dogs and getting things that need to be gotten and doing all this kind of stuff. We've had sicknesses. My daughter has had an allergic reaction to something yesterday. We don't know what, but I told my husband, I said, I feel like we're becoming hypochondriacs. So my husband has been dealing with some things for a little while. An undisclosed amount of time that is, to me, a ridiculous amount of time. But he's been dealing with some things. So we're in the process of figuring all of that out and solving the mystery and getting tests and stuff like that. My older daughter, Grace, I feel like we're in the process of solving some mysteries with her as well, but where we're at right now is she has to have her tonsils out. New Year's Eve. Some of us are stressed out about that. But you know what? I just have to pray about it. We have no control. At least I'm able to be there. My husband's able to be there. And I don't know. We've not done anything like that before, so it's a little stressful. I went to the doctor here a while back because I went in and I said, okay, look, I'll tell my stuff because I can. I said, look, I've had these things and I feel like I've been dealing with them for a while, but it's things that I can ignore. But when you put it all together and it's persistent, I'm just wondering if there's something going on. And the tree that I was barking up was a hormonal imbalance. And I still don't know that I don't have that because I've been getting this rash on my face. I really have caked the makeup on, but I have been getting this rash on my face. So if my face looks weird, it's probably because it does. And it looks really weird when I don't have makeup on. And I'm doing treatments on it and everything else. And I'm wearing a different ring today because I normally wear a spoon ring on this finger. And the rash now, that's just a line from the ring. I have a little spot of the rash there. Anyway, because it's gotten really bad this year. And it usually, I get it, and I get it in the wintertime and stuff like that. If you hear a really loud noise in the background, hold on just a minute. I'm not editing this video. If you hear a really loud noise in the background, it's because my husband went out last year and bought us this huge humidifier. I mean, it's literally like a table in our house, but it's a humidifier because our house is so dry and we've all been having skin issues, but I, for one, really have suffered with it. And so it helps, but this year is really bad, and it's really bad over here. I have it along my chin, over here. I've been getting it on my nose. Anyway, now it's on my finger. But I broke out on my legs really bad. I could sit here and tell you this whole history of stuff that yeah. Anyway, so I went to the doctor and I said, listen, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. They said, are you having this? Are you having that? Are you having this? Are you having that? And I'm like, yep. Is this not normal for people, you know? So they sent me in for lab work, and there was a test that they ran to see, like, if you have autoimmune disease, and it came back, like, positive, where, you know, it should be negative, if, you know, whatever. And then there's a valuation of the numbers, whatever. So I scheduled an appointment with a rheumatologist. Well, that's not till March. And so then I've been going to a chiropractor for a while, and we just recently switched our chiropractor, probably within the last year. And we're able to go in town now. Like, I think I have videos on here where I'm talking about going to the chiropractor. I'm going out of town. It's a drive. It's nice for me to get away. This is not. This is just right across town, and that has worked out perfectly for my lifestyle currently. And she is not a spinal specialist. She's an all-around chiropractor, and she's very knowledgeable. She's very knowledgeable in some holistic health type things. And I went in. Okay. Wait a minute. I broke my toe. So last October, not 2020, October 2023, I fell on a toy in the bathroom, getting ready to give my daughter's a bath, and I hyperextended all my toes. Okay. And I kind of suffered with it and limped around with it and stuff. This October 2024, I was in a hurry. I was trying to get to my grandma's house, like all this. And I'm walking through the house, and we have this post in here. And these two toes right here, and I mean, I broke this toe. Really bad. Took me a while. I finally got a podiatrist appointment. Okay. So right now, I have a rheumatologist. We are people who never go to the doctor. I want to put that out there right now. But right now I have a rheumatologist appointment. Then I had a podiatrist appointment. So I went in there, found out that I have Norton's neuroma in this foot. But when I look at my feet and know what causes that now and stuff, and now I know a little bit more, I think I have it in both feet. But my right foot is very agitated, I guess, from like 2 injuries. So I only have like 1 pair of shoes I can wear. So, okay, so then I go to my chiropractor, which I've been going to a chiropractor. And I went in and I said, okay, here's what's going on. And I had been having a better time with my feet, but then I wore like another pair of shoes for like 2 days in a row. So I was having a hard time with my foot. So she adjusted me. And she was like, oh yeah, you're really this and that and whatever. And then I told her about my foot. She says, okay, so that's probably why it made you like out of alignment even more. Let's adjust your foot. And of course I told her what the podiatrist said and all that. So anyway, she adjusts my feet. And then we get talking. She said, let's go out to my computer. I'm going to look something up and run some like just test on you, have you do some things. And then we'll see how it is. So there's 5 things on this test. And 4 out of the 5 things I could do. So it's basically, I have a very loose diagnosis because I don't think she can officially diagnose me. But I have a diagnosis of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS. And there's different facets to that you can have. It could be really scary. It could not be. But it explains a lot. And I'm like reading it. And I'm like, yep. And I don't know if that shows up. Like if you get your autoimmune testing. Like I don't know if that shows up on your blood work. I have no idea what that is. Like how that works together. So I'm either I have that. Or I'm about to get another one. I don't know. It's been a wild time, a very wild time around here. It's been very worrisome for like the people that I love the most around me. Like some really crazy things have been going on. And like some things, like I said, like even still, like my husband's stuff, I'm not going to go around and tell everybody that stuff. If he doesn't want it told, I mean, I'm not going to tell it. Even to like family and stuff. So he's not showing up for stuff and stuff's going on and like they're like, well, you jerk, you know, but I'm and I'm going places and I'm staying for a little bit, and then I'm like, well, I gotta go. But I'm coming back and I'm checking to see if he's like okay or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's been some very significant things happening around. And so it just feels like life has been a bit of a tidal wave. And I'm really wanting to get back to doing like videos. And I really want to do cooking videos. I have been playing with some recipes, especially cookie. So last year, I think I developed a new cookie recipe. And I want to do a video and share that on here. But I developed a cookie recipe, and some people do not like it. Some people don't, but the people that like it really like it. And it's a very nice, light, refreshing cookie, something that's really good with coffee. It's like more dry. It's not one of the big, hearty cookies. It's very light. And I don't know, it's really good. And so it's a lemon lavender. And it's very good. And so I make that like in the spring and summer for different like family occasions or whatever. And then I've just developed a new one, and I like it, but I feel like I'm the only one that likes it. So I feel like I need to play with it a little bit more, but it's basically an answer to that spring summer cookie with different, more fall winter flavors, and it's cardamom walnut. I actually really like them. But I almost feel like I'm the only one that does. So, I don't know. So I'm going to play with it a little bit more. But I've just been doing some experimenting and cooking like always. Some of the issues that my husband is having is making actual cooking meals kind of difficult and stuff. And so a lot of these things is why between that and my storage issue on my phone is why I haven't been doing videos. Well, I just need to hang it up and just do it and come up with different things just like this. I mean, I'm not out for views. I mean, I don't care. So if you don't like my content, I understand. Probably me either, you know, whatever. But I've really been doing a lot of like Bible reading and stuff like that. I just, here a while back now, I don't know when, but I finished my first full trip through the Bible, and I felt very accomplished. I felt very good about it. I felt very excited. I will be fully transparent and tell you I've always been absolutely terrified of Revelation, and I literally never read it, and now I have. It's scary. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. But once you start reading the Bible and getting through it, it's a little different. And I'm doing a Bible reading plan through the Bible Recap app with Tara-Leigh Cobble. It's awesome. And today, I'm behind like 18 days, but I'm doing it again. And today was day 86, I think, which like I said, I'm behind. But anyway, I'm going for it again, and I'm really enjoying it. I have to admit, feel shameful, but I am in Joshua, and some of this I'm like, because I do like audio, I'm not good to just sit down and read anything, nothing. But audio, I can do my Bible study while I'm putting my daughter down for a nap, and I can even like I do it on my phone, and I can hold my phone and kind of read along with it. So it makes it more possible for me, if that makes sense. So I feel like I've been learning a lot more, and that's been really good. And I've started a new devotional, and that's been wonderful. Here and there, I try to take like a picture of it and send it out to people that I feel like, you know, need it. Because there's a lot of hurting people out there. There's a lot of hurting people. And you know, how many times in a day do I think about the people of like the Appalachians, like North Carolina and all that out there that Helene hit? You know, it's important that we pray for those people and people that are just less fortunate. Sometimes I'm outside, I like go run an errand, and I feel so fortunate that I'm able to like pay for my gas. And then I am coming inside of my house and like looking forward to it, right? Because I'm cold. and I'm walking in the door and that hits me and I feel so guilty. And I feel so bad for those people. So, I just feel like keeping those people on our minds and praying for them, it's important. I wish I could do more. I really do, Yeah, Christmas is coming soon. Our first Christmas is in 3 days. It's in 3 days. Wow, yeah. It's coming quick, which, we've been doing, my house has been decorated for Christmas for, I don't know, a couple weeks, I guess. And I got all my baking done. And I'm kind of restricting the amount of food I'm making because the food that I make for holidays is kind of a lot usually, and it's still going to be a lot this year, but I'm trying to simplify it a little bit, if that makes sense. But we have a Christmas on Christmas Eve. We'll go to my grandma's house with my parents. And then we have a Christmas Day we'll have here in the morning. And then in the afternoon, evening, we'll be at my in-laws. And then the 26th is my mom's birthday. So I'll be making soup, salad, and breadsticks for her little birthday lunch. And my grandma's going to make a lemon meringue pie. And we're going to have a little birthday thing at her house. Because nothing is open. Last year we said, oh, we're going to take you out for your birthday. Of course, I have to be the one to do all the things, and I'm not complaining, but I called every restaurant that was nice, that wasn't fast food, from about 40 minutes that way and 40 minutes that way. Called them all. None of them were going to be open. We went to Applebee's. So this year I'm going to make it again because I made this one year for her birthday and everyone enjoyed it so much. It was just a nice little thing to have like after all the holiday junk, So I'm going to make pasta e fagioli soup, and she requested a chef salad, which is probably not what I would make, but that's okay, and breadsticks. And then on the 28th, my brothers and nieces and nephews are coming to my parents for that Christmas all together, and I'm going to be making a grazing table, like a big charcuterie table, and there's like a couple dips and veggies and like different stuff like that I'm going to make, and so we'll see how it turns out. I hope it's good. So that's what's coming up. So that's the 28th, right? So the 30th is my father-in-law's birthday, so we'll get together. We usually get pizza. Okay, then on the 31st, New Year's Eve, my daughter gets her tonsils out. I was like, We'll make it though. I'm sure we will. We have a lot to be grateful for, and I want to focus on those things and the positives. And even in all this medical stuff that kind of keeps coming up, we've gotten a lot of good news. And so that's what I keep telling everyone in my circle. Yes, this is scary, and yes, this is unknown, and okay, we're waiting on this, and blah, 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 that. But you know what? We were told this. Okay, this was an answer to prayer. I'm going to hang on to those things because we have had an incredible amount of miracles in our family in the last 5 years. The miracles that have happened in my family in the last 5 years would surprise anyone. And still to this day, when I go places with my grandma and staff looks at her file, they are like, excuse me? And they're even like, you're not on any medication? She had stage 4 cancer. Amazing, amazing miracles. And so I said, we have a lot of close calls. We have a lot of things that keep coming up that are uncomfortable. We don't love it, but good thing after good thing comes from it. And so I'm just going to keep hanging on to stuff like that. And we're going to try to enjoy this holiday season, and you get in your head. And there was like several things that I wanted to do this year because with my daughter going to have this surgery and we're nervous about it. I'm like, I felt it. I felt my brain kick into this gear. And I'm like, we're going to make December great. I got all the gifts early, had them all wrapped by the end of deer season. And I was like, we're going to take December and we're just going to go plunder everything. We're going to go do all the cool stuff. We're going to make it nice and great and blah. And we've hardly done anything at all for a lot of reasons. And I started to get real mopey about it. And then I was just like, you know what? We've done some and it's going to be just fine. And here we are at Christmas time. And so now we just need to focus on being in the moment and being present and enjoying each other and focusing on the positive. And as it comes, it's just going to come. I'm nervous about the 31st. If you say a prayer, pray for me, because that's going to be interesting. And then my younger daughter, right now we're planning on her staying the 30th and the 31st, like the nights at my mom's. I've never been away from her for 2 nights. And my mom, I think, is nervous about keeping her. She's like, she's going to want you because she's a mama's girl. With my older daughter, we didn't have to worry about that. She wanted my mom more than me. She wanted my husband. Like, she wanted other people. And so people don't know what to do with my younger daughter. They're just like, what the heck? I mean, she's going to want you. And I'm like, I don't know. So we're going to play it by ear and see how it goes. We're nervous about it. So anyway, if you say a prayer for me. I'm going to go make dinner here soon, but I just wanted to hop on and just do like a little update. I know I checked in a couple days ago, but that's what's been going on. It's just been absolute chaos around here. Probably since the last time I had done very many videos, I've gotten a new niece and nephew and then a niece, but my nephew's a little over a year old and my niece is almost 2 months old, I guess. She's lovely. She's so sweet. I haven't gotten a lot of like time with her, you know, but that's okay. There's reasons, you know, there's been a lot of sickness and I'm vigilant about keeping babies just healthy, you know, and mamas in their postpartum and like stuff like that. I don't just go up and just scoop them up and, you know, because I remember fighting for my life. Thanks for joining me. Bye.